Maturity isn't something that simply happens as you grow up. You need to put an effort into gaining emotional or psychological maturity that you strive for. You need to try. It's not that all people would naturally reach a certain maturity level only because they're growing older. In fact, maturity has more to do with how you live your life than what your age is. If you did not watch part 1, you can watch through link in description. Here's second list of ways to be mature to help you grow up in life. 14. Don't search meaning in materialism. People who don't grow up tie their value to objects. They buy expensive stuff to please others, to earn a reputation. They think it's essential to their self-esteem. Still, realize that you own objects and it's not the other way around. Don't brag about what you own. Don't get attracted to tempting junk. Don't be a part of the hollow rat race. Things don't define you or even make you. You have better work to do in life than collecting a bunch of belongings to show off. 15. Be honest to yourself and everyone else. No tricks or lies. It takes courage to live a life that's darn honest. It's easy to get away from the truth and to be unjust to people. But that's not something you do as a mature person. Dishonesty takes a toll. It fills you with guilt, regrets, and self-hatred and snatches your peace of mind. Maintain sheer transparency in your behavior, relationships, work and other aspects of life, and you'd have a reliable character. 16. Admit your flaws and weaknesses. Something's wrong with people who think they're perfect. Most mature people know their own weaknesses. They understand them and work on mending them. Admit that you're incapable of doing some tasks or don't have certain skills, but avoid being a faker. When you pretend to be perfect or claim to know what you don't know, you show that you're a little ashamed of your incapability. 17. Accept the mistakes you make. I didn't do it. It's not my fault because. People are used to avoiding mistakes. They wouldn't accept their faults, for whatever reason, which makes others dislike them. For example, avoiding mistakes is a common habit during childhood. But as some people grow up, they forget to break this pattern. They fail to quit the not my fault attitude. As a mature person, you should have the guts to accept your mistakes and also the willingness to fix them. It shows that you don't fear, and have the courage to grow. 18. Be clear about your relationships. Do you understand the relations you have with people? Develop a tendency to recognize important people in your life, and the ones who treat you badly. Be fair to the people involved with you, and give them the affection they deserve. Don't take your relationships for granted. 19. Speak your mind and heart out. Being direct can help you face the bad side of life. Appreciate and express your love for those who inspire you and change your life. Meet people face to face, talk, and resolve all the issues you have with them until the dust settles. Be direct and have a conversation about any misunderstandings you have. Discuss any unfulfilled expectations. In short, avoid making a drama out of your life by staying clear with those around you. 20. Know what you want and what you don't want. Have some clarity. Unless you know what you want, or don't want, it's hard to have a direction in life. Maturity lies in figuring out your priorities in life. Whether it's in career, relationship, or your day-to-day chores, know what you expect out of life. Spend some time thinking, introspecting, and questioning yourself about life. That clarity drives you in the long term towards success and happiness. 21. Stop seeking external approval. People seek external validation to work on their passions or to act on their thoughts. They wait to be recognized by others, expect the world to pay attention, and crave applause. Do what you want to do, even when the world doesn't motivate or help you. Go on your own. The sense of independence, the ability to overcome doubts, and helping yourself is an advantage to your maturity. 22. React calmly to criticism and rejection. Yelling at your critics solves nothing. You may choose to shout, get into a debate, or insult those who point out the negatives in you, but that's not the ideal response. Maturity also involves effectively responding to criticism and getting over it, without creating a mess. It's much like a tact. Be humble, resist your temper, while saving your self-respect at the same time. The most mature response would be understanding, witty, and kind. 23. Do your thing. Have something you do for yourself. Do it because you want to do it, no other reasons, and keep doing it. Make your life interesting, have hobbies, choose your own likes, and do them. You can turn your work into play by indulging in it and being passionate, too. Choosing a work you can control and feel good about makes you mature. As you put in selfless dedication, your work brings out the best in you. 24. Support others' welfare. If you aren't concerned about what's happening in the world, you need to develop a sense of empathy. That's because as long as you exist, you're supposed to serve and contribute, and be willing to do the cliched task of making the world a better place. Now, you can serve your community, volunteer, or donate a part of your income to charities, or participate in other philanthropic activities. You don't need to be reminded of this. If you're blessed, you should also aim to make others feel blessed. 25. Be fluid towards change. People are resistant. They reject change, halting their own growth. They remain caged within their dogmas and habits throughout their lives, until death. If you're keen to grow up in life, open your doors to different perspectives and opinions. Be prepared to inculcate changes and various ideas in your life. It may be hard initially, but your ability to adapt would give you the power to mold yourself according to circumstances, helping you make ideal choices. 26. Keep your word. Say what you say you'll do. Don't make pointless promises or build castles in the air. What's the point in talking big when you aren't committed to your decisions? Why would you try to please others if you can't fulfill their expectations? Be real. Say only what you'll do. Consider it to be a rule or tip. Or even better, don't involve yourself in talking and do what you intend to do. You'll surprise the world. 27. Be confident about who you are and accept yourself. Stop dressing like a celebrity, hiding reasonless insecurities, and dreading that you're not worthy of happiness or love. A simple quality you can have to be mature is to be alright with who you are and feel good about it, even though you may not be perfect. Don't think of yourself as inferior. Don't compare yourself to others. Because it doesn't make sense or help you become better. You're good enough. Believe it. Don't kill the child. Finally, remember that life can be miserable when you grow up. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Watch Mentor.